Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Marshall from Walk Off the Earth.
And this is Joel.
We're hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
You guys are actually on tour right now promoting your upcoming record, which comes out June 16th. The first major record that you guys had, it was more of a rush. You guys got signed and you had to release something. Now you had more time to actually work on it. How different was that for you guys this time around?
Definitely a lot more time to stretch out and explore sounds and explore options. You kind of called it. You did your research there. Like, the last record was very much rushed out. We did it in like 3 months. This record we had like 8 plus the better part of a year actually to stretch out and explore all the options there. So I think this is a more cohesive record, and I think it's also it's a bigger record because we had time to really fill stuff out and really go over stuff as much as we could to really make it as fat as possible, as huge as possible, and I think people are going to want to sing it all the way with us the whole time through.
That's a good little plug right there.
Oh yeah, yeah, man.
So back to that first record though, how it was quick. Do you guys feel that you gave your audience what you wanted them to hear, or did you feel that there was a lot of stuff missing from that record?
No, I don't think there's anything missing, but the difference is, with Revo, we had a quick turnaround there after the big YouTube thing. And, so, we really wrote 11, 12 songs, and there's 11 tracks on the album, whereas... and then we love those songs. We still play them. We love every single one of them. Yeah. The difference on this album is really from the minute we stopped production on Revo, we started writing for Sing It All Away. Okay. So we had like over 35 songs that we had to choose from, and then decide on which ones we wanted to produce, and we got down to like 15, and then ended up taking 11 from there. So it's just a wider body of work that we had to choose from, and a lot of great songs that are just kind of waiting for something else to happen with now.
All right, and with Revo, I saw maybe like 1 or 2 names that wasn't a part of the band as far as the production goes, as far as producing. Yeah. Is that the same thing you guys are doing with this record, or did you guys actually bring in a producer and lay it back a little bit for the band?
There are a few different producers in the mix, yeah, but we also all kind of involved in the work. We're all in there in the room doing our thing. So I mean, it's I guess that's another benefit of this record is we had a chance to bring in different producers and work with different writers as well. But it's still definitely a group effort, team effort.
Now this is, second record, major label, but you guys have actually released maybe like 6 or 7 records in total. How different is that for you guys, having that backup from a label and having so many other people involved during the production, the writing, and even the promotion of the record?
Yeah, obviously the budget's different than when you're just doing it as an indie band. We had 2 indie albums that we released a long time ago, and then we had a couple albums that were more just like the covers that we had from YouTube put onto an album. So this would be like our 4th original album, and the ability to work with a lot of big name producers and writers that want to be involved rather than just doing it from yourself, it just adds a different element. It allows you to explore different avenues you may not have hit before.
Now, what did you guys want to give your audience with this record? What is it that whenever anyone listens to your record, whether a fan or not, what do you want them to take out of that record?
I think some of the biggest trappings of the Revo record that people were able to kind of latch onto and jump into were the big gang vocals and the big kind of choruses that almost command the listener to sing along with us, and that's kind of, truly, the album title gives it away. That was the main goal with this record, and of course, people love that we use unconventional instruments and that the arrangements of some of the songs are more unconventional as well, so really kind of letting the fans steer that from the Revo touring cycle, and really keeping that in mind this time around, having the touring under our belt, seeing what those songs did to those people, and really keeping that in mind as we tackle this one. I think, like I said, there's gonna be more anthemic stuff, more sing along with us stuff, more powerful anthems, and just big tunes.
What inspired the anthems? Was it touring?
Well, I think the vision of a lot of the songs that we do have to do with how we're either going to perform it in a video or how it's going to be performed live on stage. And so, you see how your fans react to your YouTube videos and how they react when you're live on stage. And I think all of us, one of the greatest feelings for me personally is being on stage and having all the fans sing something back to you that you wrote. And it's the most incredible feeling in the world. So to add that as part of the repertoire, part of the vision that you want for the album was pretty dope.
Okay, and let's jump into those videos. You guys go all out with them. You guys even have rehearsals for some of them, right?
Oh yeah.
How does the video process go for you guys? Do you guys just come up with random ideas, or is it something you guys are actually thinking about right now? You're probably thinking about a new video you're gonna work on.
Absolutely are. It's different every time. I mean, like Marshall said about, we have the major label budgets now, so when it comes to doing a video like Rule the World or Red Hand, some of the big singles, that's a huge team effort with the label and with big budgets and with, working with other directors and treatments. But the cool thing about this is that, yes, we have that side open to us now, but we're still, the fans that were in from day one that love those DIY videos, they're still getting their kicks with us because we're still doing that all the time. You're totally right. We're working on a video right now that we're going to shoot in the back of our tour bus on this run. So, I mean, we're still always, yes, it's great that we have those big budgets now if we want those, but it's also great to do the small DIY stuff still. And we have a thing in place called Patreon, which allows the fans to get directly involved in our process at this point. They can get involved and sponsor the videos, and there's a set of perks that they're enabled to grab if they want to support us, and that's been massive too. So now we can, like, before we used to have to either save up or lose money to make a video. Now we can at least break even and know that we can pay our crew and we can have it happen, and we can keep the content flowing.
And those views keep racking up.
Yeah, exactly.
So as far as that video that you're working on right now, could it be for Boomerang that you guys just dropped today?
Well, we don't like to disclose the videos that we're working on, but I don't think Boomerang's gonna have its next video yet. This will be something different.
It could be a cover. It could be a cover of our own original. You gotta wait and find out, man. Yeah, man.
Can we talk a little bit about Boomerang that just dropped today? What really inspired this song? What's it mainly about?
It's just about relationships, really. It was one of those ideas where you start thinking about an old relationship you had, and it's like, okay, should you try again? It didn't work. Should you try again? And then it's the view from the one person in the relationship that feels like they just keep getting used like a boomerang. Yeah.
We want somebody to listen to it in the room with their headphones on and just break shit, you know what I mean? Like, they're fed up with their person, whether it's a guy or a girl, put it on, you sing along and just realize you're done taking that bullshit. You're done.
So how would that song look live then?
Well, you'll see tonight when you see the show.
We'll play it tonight. Yeah, we'll play it tonight just for you.
Okay, cool. I look forward to
some angry things going on.
Okay, I look forward to that. Now, we already talked about a lot of the music that you guys worked on, and we already talked about now your grunge metal scene that you guys are working on this new video. You guys also worked with Steve Aoki on a track. What was that experience like for you guys, and how did that even come about?
Johnny was actually in Vegas around the same time when Steve was down there for something. Anyways, they hooked up and just got along really well. And Steve said, "Hey, if you guys ever have something that you think we should collaborate on, then throw it our way." So while we were working on this album, there was just this feeling with Home Will Go that this could use a DJ part to it. Maybe we should send it to Steve, and he loved it and jumped on it right away and wanted to be a big part of it. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
I think tracks like Avicii's Wake Me Up really paved the way for a collaboration like this. I think before that tune smashed and crossed over to every radio station in the world and became the most played song of the year, those were kind of two separate worlds, the kind of Mumford & Sons zone and the kind of EDM zone, right? But it's now that happened and it was clearly a giant success. I think that's really kind of paved the way and opened the playing field, level the playing field for those kind of collaborations and who knows what else.
Most definitely.
You guys have also touched base with Mr. Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
You guys did something back in 2013, right?
We did the YouTube Awards with him, and then we also started covering one of his tracks that we wanted to put out, and then we met up with him in New York and tracked his part to it. It just hasn't come together as a video yet, but the track is dope, so we'll see what happens with it.
Now, aside from Snoop, do you see yourselves working with another rapper out there?
It'd be great to, man. I mean, yeah, sky's the limit, really. Specifically, if
you have anyone specific, that would be cool.
We don't have specifics, but we have a couple of songs that we know we'd like to get some features on, and we'll see what happens with this album. The Rule the World is doing great as the first single. We'll see what happens for the next singles.
All right, and you guys are on tour right now before it actually gets released, but will you guys be on the road again once the album drops on the 16th?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, we got to take a little pause after this tour because Sarah's got to have a baby, but we've announced our European run for October, and that's doing really well. We love going over there. Different vibe over there, but different in a good way. We love it. Not that we don't love it here. And then hopefully back to the U.S., back home to Canada as well, doing tons of support on this record.
And speaking of that, her having a baby at the moment while you guys are on tour, what is that experience like for you guys?
It just means she doesn't jump as much on stage, but man, she pulls everything else out right out of her back pocket. So, and it's the second time she's done it. So, she's an incredible woman for being able to do that. I know a lot of women that do not like doing that type of stuff when they're pregnant, just kind of want to chill out. And she's a great personality.
Well, I appreciate you guys giving me the time to hang out with you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys live tonight. Is there anything else we can expect from the band for 2015?
I don't know, Joel, what do you got?
I'd say tons more videos. I mean, we got the album Sing It All Away coming out June 16th. We got some exciting performances, televised performances that we're going to be doing to support that. But keep it locked on the socials, on the YouTube channel. I mean, we're non-stop, man.
Actually, speaking of those TV performances, you guys are doing Today Show, right?
Yeah, so that's June 16th when the album drops. We'll be doing the Today Show that morning and kind of give it a little kick in the butt.
Is this real to you guys yet? Like, or is it still like a dream, like that all this stuff is happening, the tour, the big TV shows?
Yeah, playing music as your career is a dream, no matter which way you look at it. So it's just dope. It's a dope feeling.